Yo, what's up people, it's Ethan from Gamerz Lounge, and today it's my very first video on Ruined Gaming, and of course I am kicking it off. I'm kicking off the premiere with Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Yeah! Yeah! Guys, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of crazy things with this game. Now, this game looks phenomenally awesome. Let me just tell you, I'm a PS3 player, so I'm not as big in Mass Effect 3 as a lot of the Xbox players are, but as far as I've been seeing, man, this game looks way too awesome. So of course, to stick it off, we're gonna be talking about the multiplayer, and we're gonna be talking about game options, character options, game modes, and the PS3. So let's start this off.
Behind the boxes, right behind you.
I'm on it. Kim. I'll take.
Firing now. Nice.
Alright guys, so we're gonna be talking about multiplayer. So what exactly is Mass Effect 3 with multiplayer? You know, Mass Effect's always been a very big single player experience, and this time around, not only that they have a new multiplayer platform game for Mass Effect 3, they are also bringing multiplayer. And the very first big feature that's going to be offered in multiplayer is character options, and that means no longer are you stuck with a single type of person or a race. You're actually able to choose your races, from humans to any of the alien forms that you see throughout the Mass Effect series, and of course different levels of soldiers, anything, pretty much anything you see in the Mass Effect series you can play as. Now, game modes, one of the biggest game modes that the developers of Mass Effect, Bioware, is really pushing is Galaxy at War. Galaxy at War is pretty much a 4 co-op player multiplayer game mode that is very similar to Headquarters from Call of Duty, many of your more objective, more of your capturing type and holding onto positions game modes from any of the majority of your other FPS games. But the difference is actually you're actually holding positions on maps that you actually see in the single player campaign. You actually just go around and you see a position, you're supposed to hold a position, and you hold it as long as you can against the opposing team, and the more longer you hold it, the more points you get, and that will eventually lead to a victory, which is pretty darn awesome. So really kind of a cool, kind of a different way of playing, especially where you have to really rely on your team. And of course, I don't know exactly with characters if there's any special effects, abilities that these characters will be able to do. I'm guessing there will be. It kind of looks like there might be, especially with some of these alien races actually have certain abilities in the campaign, and maybe they might have those abilities in the multiplayer as well. So expect to see a lot of weird and really kind of cool features with characters and with these game modes. You're going to probably also going to have your default game modes as well: free for all, team to deathmatch, etc., etc. You know, just your regular default. They're usually always in any type of multiplayer game mode, multiplayer feature. And the main thing I'm kind of worried about, a lot of people are kind of wondering about, is PS3. How this game is going to work on PS3? How is it going to be really good network-wise? Is there going to be any special features for the PS3 or the special features for the Xbox? We don't know. The game's not due till April, so there's a lot of time for the game to change and more features to be added. And quite honestly, in my opinion, I think the PS3 is going to be kind of a little bumpy road, not for single player, but more for multiplayer. I just kind of think that there's going to be, the first couple weeks, there's going to be a lot of updates, there's going to be a lot of tweaking and whatnot for the developers to just try to get that game fit comfortably in the PS3's system, hardware, whatnot, just to kind of fit it in and make sure everything is working right and smoothly for the PS3 users to enjoy, because it's a new multiplayer platform game, of course, and whenever a new game kind of goes like this, there's not many games franchises that have ever done this. I don't know many really top of my head, but you really do want to make sure that the other system that you're now inviting into your game you really want to make sure that they have the best experiences, just as much as your original audience did. So for me, PS3 might be a little bumpy at first, but I do kind of think that after a little time of managing and tweaking, it might get back up and running. But that's what I kind of think. Guys, you can check out more videos on Ruling Gaming Network. There's a whole bunch of videos on Mass Effect 3, Battlefield 3, Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. Anything you want to see, check it here. And we're bringing more videos on Mass Effect 3, a little bit more in depth with the single player, more in depth with the multiplayer as more info comes out from Bioware as the game approaches its due dates. So expect to see a lot more videos. I expect to hear a lot from you guys. Hope you enjoy this video. Until then, guys, it's Ethan from Gamerz Lounge saying, game on, people.